Hi, this is Neil here from the Dirt Floor Workshop. Today, something completely different. I'm going to do a video. Now this is a video on basic tyre changing. Now this is the absolute minimum that you're going to need to know to change a tyre. Now to try and explain it a little bit easier, what I've done is I've taken the tyre made the tyre into three pieces so that we can see how each piece goes on, and then later, once you know the basics of how the tyre goes on, you'll understand what's got to happen. Now a lot of people think that the tyre has to be stretched to go on the rim. That's not entirely true, because there's all wires around here and it can't be stretched. So how does the tyre go on the rim if it can't be stretched? Well, what you've got to realise is there's a valley in here. This valley in here allows the tyre to go. The tyre can actually go. Now, if the tyre was going on, the first bit that would go on would be this bit. Now, this bit goes on here. Now, I'll put slap a bit of soap on there. See if this will make it go on a bit easier. What actually happens is your tyre goes on like that, and this valley down here, this edge of the tyre goes in this valley. So that means that the tyre doesn't have to actually stretch. It can slip on like that. So that's the first bit of the tyre. The next bit of the tyre obviously would be that bit. Now there's no problem with that. Anyone can see that that would go over. And the next bit of the tyre would be this bit. Now the same procedure happens. This has to actually go down there in that valley, so that it has to deform a little bit. Now we'll put a bit of soap on there so we can. Now when you put a tyre on and take a tyre on, the valve goes on last and comes off first. So you can see that what's happening is this here has got to go down in that valley. Now I'm going to pull this and cheat a little bit and pull that out of the way. That you wouldn't be able to do that when you were doing a real tyre, but as long as we've got that down there in the valley, and you can see that the tyre is now on, and there was no stretching of the actual tyre. It was just manipulating. The tyre had to be manipulated. So when it comes off, it's the opposite of that. What happens is you let the air out, and this edge here has to go into that valley, and then when that happens, this can come out. Might need a little bit more soap.
it's not gonna... Doesn't want to play the game, does it? I'm just checking now with my hands to make sure that that's right up tight in that, up against the top, but still in the valley. There we go. That would be the first bit of the tyre that would come off. Then you'd put your hand in. Then you'd put your hand in and remove your tube if you had one. I'll take this bit off to make it a bit easy for myself. And then the next bit of the tyre to come off would be this bottom bit. Same procedure. This bit goes into the valley. Well, I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm going to cheat and use these tyre levers, but you get the idea. What's happening is this has got to go into the valley right up there. Anyway, I think I've explained that. Now what you want to see is how does it happen in real life? How does a real tyre go on? Well, it's the same procedure, but that goes in there like that, and we're aiming to get this in this valley here. That's that first bit goes on. The next bit, same deal. This bit here goes down into the valley. We put a bit of soap on. Now you'll notice I'm manipulating that down into the valley with my knees. You see that as I said, the first off is valve and last on is where the valve is. There we go. Now this is just the basics of changing a tyre. But if you don't understand how the tyre goes over the rim, you'll never get it on. So I hope that's helped. I know this is only a basic tyre changing video, but anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.